You want some advice? Well, I'm going to give you some advice that I got from the great speaker, author, and executive coach Marshall Goldsmith on how to take advice. And Marshall said, when somebody gives you a piece of advice, what's the one thing you want to do? What's the one initial reaction people seem to have when you give them advice? It's, we want to object. We want to explain to the person giving us advice why we can't take their advice, why their advice won't work for us, why we've tried that before, why we don't have the time. We want to give a person excuses as to why we can't follow the advice. And here's the interesting thing that Marshall pointed out. The person giving you the advice doesn't care whether you follow the advice. They're just trying to help. They don't want to know why you're not going to take the advice or why their advice was inappropriate or unwelcome. And Marshall says there's really only one appropriate response when somebody gives you advice, and that's to say thank you. Thank you for the advice. Then you can go away and choose whether or not you want to follow it or don't follow it. There is a possible second option, which is to ask a follow-up question about the advice if you want to know more about it. But let's try to avoid explaining away the advice that somebody's just offered to us for free. Take the advice, don't take the advice, but just say thank you. Oh, and by the way, you're welcome.